All right, well, good afternoon. Today is a little bit different. We are meeting with one of our former associates. We figured you would like to see him, Father Hogan. Father Hogan, you want to say hello to the Incarnate Word folks?
Hello, IDUB family. It's good to see you again via virtual. I feel like this is a lot of my parish ministry. The last year and a half I was there, but so good to be with all of you.
Yeah, we're real happy to have Father Hogan with us today. It's sort of like comedians in cars getting coffee. It's priests at restaurants getting chicken wraps.
Yeah, so you'll probably hear Ed Sheeran or somebody in the background. Just ignore him.
Yeah,
listen to us.
He's a great singer, but just ignore him for now.
All right, so for this week, we have the Walkathon going on right now as we speak. Yes.
We're getting our food right now.
Exactly. Thank you.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
So we have the Walkathon going on at the parish. They're raising money for classroom improvements. You can still give if you like to online. So look for the parish website. And thank you to all of you that gave this weekend after the Masses.
Yeah, very, very important. It's raising a lot of great money for a wonderful, wonderful cause. We're continuing our parish council interviews with folks that have come back to Mass, really getting to know you, why you wanted to come back, and just to hear your experiences and hear your stories of worship during COVID. So again, that'll continue this coming weekend after the 7:15, 8:45, and 10:30?
Yes.
Yes, after the 7:15, 8:45, and 10:30 Masses. Don't hesitate to reach out to one of our parish council members and give them a little 2-minute interview. It'll hopefully go very well.
Yeah, we had a good time last week. And then we have baptisms this weekend. Let's see, I think I have 3 of them, and maybe you have
3?
one as well.
I have 1.
Yeah, so
You have 3?
Yeah, there's Jude Kim, child of David and Allison. He's on Saturday morning. My nephew is right afterwards, Matt. And then Gianna Simpson is Sunday afternoon. So
I've got, for some reason, the name of the young child escapes me for this weekend. We'll recognize you next weekend, don't worry. I've got a wedding this weekend and a lot of other things going on. So, but yeah, should be a very busy Pentecost weekend.
My brothers think priests only work a day and a half every week. So
that is a lie.
Yeah.
That is a lie. One of the other things we at least just wanted to talk about, especially last week being the first weekend that the changes in some of the guidelines and such. Obviously, a lot of people are approaching. They're getting back to normal in a different way. People have a lot of different perspectives, and certainly people have a lot of different concerns that they might have that are different than other people. So we're just asking folks to please be considerate of that. The person next to you in the pew might have a totally different concern, so their outward appearance maybe might look different than yours. I think it's important just that we acknowledge that and be considerate of that for other people. Especially for folks that are still wearing masks, maybe try your best to allow them to keep their social distance. Again, other people have different concerns than you might, and it's just important that we acknowledge that in our worship and in our parish family.
Yeah, so the Archbishop sent us really the same guidelines, but just making sure there was clarity that if you're not vaccinated, please wear your mask in church. As he has asked, and that would include, most of our young people who have not been able to get the vaccine. Yeah. So please come to Mass, but wear your mask if you've not been vaccinated. And like Father Schneider said, if you see people wearing masks in church, just kind of be considerate and don't sit right next to them.
Yeah.
Help them keep.
I mean, we probably, as you said, probably about a third of our parishioners are still wearing masks, and that's totally fine. Keep wearing them, especially if you've got concerns at home. Or if you haven't been vaccinated. And again, we're kind of trusting everyone to be honest about that. That's important that we be honest and truthful with each other. So we're trusting you on that, and we know that we have goodwill and every indication that you will be.
Yeah.
So
no, it's exciting, and it's a sign that things are moving in a great direction.
Yeah.
And we've been able to stay open and healthy at Incarnate Word, which is a testament to all of you cooperating and working together. So thank you for that.
And especially at our school, too. All of these things are still in place for the school because, again, a lot of our kids have not been vaccinated yet. This week will be the final week of the school year. So a big thank you to all of our teachers, our parents, and our students for being troopers, for being obedient, and making this school year go very well.
Yeah, we just want to maybe keep in your prayers this weekend. Archbishop Rosansky's mother passed away. I think it was yesterday.
It was on Wednesday.
It
was on Wednesday.
So pray for him, for Archbishop and his family, and for the repose of her soul.
Yeah.
So we want to, I think next week is her funeral, so we'll keep her in prayer this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, this
Readings.
weekend, Pentecost, big day, birthday of the church, 50 days after Easter.
Father Hogan, what are you preaching on this weekend?
Preaching on be bold, be courageous, and wear red. So,
All right, very
We're
good.
red. I'm going to be preaching on some of the words that Jesus speaks in the gospel for us this weekend. How the Holy Spirit is the Spirit of truth and leads us to all truth. So we're going to be talking about what is truth, specifically what is the truth or who is the truth, and why we believe as Catholics that we have the fullness of truth residing in our faith. And we need to believe that because it's kind of important. So,
Great.
How about you, Father Schrader?
I think I'm going to talk a little bit about when I was in Hannibal, we would take a tour of the caves, and when you went in the cave and they turned off the light, you couldn't see anything, even though your eyes worked, and how we can know God, but until we have the Holy Spirit, it's almost like our eyes aren't opened or we don't have light to see God as He is. So just how the gift of the Spirit brings life into our church, and we need to ask for it. So just encouraging all of us to, kind of like Father Hogan said, be bold, ask for the gift of the Spirit. And we're not so different than the early church. They were afraid in the upper room. We have a lot of fears ourselves, of speaking about our faith and standing up for our faith. So we really do need the Spirit now more than ever. Yeah. You'll be in good
stuff.
shape. Yeah.
Good stuff all the way around. Well, we hope you enjoyed this on-the-road edition of the Weekend Roundup. We hope to see you soon. Happy Pentecost weekend. And, we'll see you guys.
Hopefully they bring out more food.
Hopefully they bring
Otherwise
out more
we're fighting
food.
over one bowl.
Otherwise. And I will probably end up on the short end of the stick on that. So, anyway,
have a great week.
have a great week, everybody.
to see
God
ya.
bless.